YouTube. YouTube? Seriously? It's gonna fall off if you keep doing that. Seriously. No, not serious. Mine would have fallen off a long time ago. Shut up, phone. Anyways, this is for Running with Comics Scott's 600 sub contest. I got to do this video fast because by the time I make this, he will be at 700 subs because he's just that quick. When most of us check our inbox and it says, and I'll be like, and the cat sneezes. Shut up, Gippy. So most of us go, wow, I got a new sub. Scott checks and goes, wow, I got another 100 subs. So, god damn, that's fast. He deserves it though. There's a reason why Scott's got so many subs. But yeah. So yeah, we gotta do this because what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna finish this. I'm just gonna go ahead and go straight to making my 800 sub video for him. So okay, he wants he's got a few questions here. What's my favorite book I own? Easy. Hulk 181. And shut up, phone. I also love my X-Men 94. But if I had to choose, if something happened, presented itself in life, and I had to give up one, I'm not giving up this one. I'll give up 9. Well, fuck. Yeah, let's hope that never happens. Okay. So X-Men number 94 and Hulk 181. Those are my prizes. And then he says, what's an underrated series? And I've always thought this. I don't understand why more people don't talk about it, considering it's John Byrne. It's Alpha Flight. I worshipped this book when I was a kid. I worshipped him in particular. Guardian, Vindicator. Thought he was just the coolest. Shut up, phone! So, John Byrne's run went up to what, 24, 25? But I think even the book, I only pulled the first few, but yeah, so even when John Byrne left, I still thought it was an okay book. So, I mean, I've got every issue all the way up to the end. So, Wolverine was prominent in a few of the issues. So, can't go wrong there. But, I mean, I like the art. I dig the art in these. So, who is that? That is... Oh, it's Jim Lee. Holy shit. Well, of course you like it. So, and it says Jim Lee. It looks like it says Austin on there, too. So, did Austin come in and write some of these? But, yeah, and they went through different members, but I liked them. I thought they did really good. Some of the Omega Flight became part of Alpha Flight. Some of the Beta Flight became part of Alpha Flight. This is the issue where North Star first comes out. And it's so silly. When that happened, you're young, you're stupid. I refused to go to the store and buy this. Not because I necessarily cared, but I didn't want anybody to see me buying this comic. You know, I'm like... I've been 22. Why the fuck do I care at 22 what people think? So, I actually missed this issue when it came out. When he came out, it came out. Yeah, and it's just... So, it was a hole in my fucking Alpha Flight forever. And finally, it's just like, what the fuck do I care? So, good for North Star, you know? And, went all the way up to the end, so went up to 130. So, no future Alpha Flight. And they've had a few Alpha Flights since then. I don't know if they're any good. Pretty sure people dog on them. So, but that first initial Alpha Flight run was awesome. I liked it, man. Very underrated. And actually, I'm building a second run on the first John Byrne 24-25. I think I need one more issue, and I've got 2 copies of that. Then his third question is, show your tome. It's funny because I was going to make this video the other day, and I just went to the flea market, and I was like, yeah, I'll go ahead and make that video for Scott here. And I said, where the fuck is my book? I had left it at the flea market. So, I was like, shit, well, I can't make it today. So, man, my thing's thick, man. And my comic list is too. X Factor, see, coloring little boxes. So I've got all the X Factor. I've got what, 3 issues of Nom to get. But the Thing miniseries, or the Thing series, not miniseries. Dazzler, I got all those. Sleepwalker, I got all the ROM. So, but yeah, this is really extensive. We'll flip through it. Doing it old school, no computer, no phone. Actually, I'd like to get it on the phone now, but oh, the pages are sliding out. Yeah, this book's so ratty that pages have fallen out. So look how far this fucking thing goes. So I collect pretty much everything. It's sickening. My friends make fun of me. There's the pages that fell out. We'll show them at the end. So then there's, yeah, all the way to Conan's on the last page. So I don't have very many Conan, but I do have #1. So good place to start. There's my X-Men list. Boom! Look at all that. Fucking A. That whole thing's covered in. And that was the front page. So see, it goes all the way to... Yeah, I got 92 recently, so I need 93, and then I'll have number 91. If I get number 93, I'll have 92 all the way to the last issue. So now I just need to fill in some of these X-Men here. So I don't have very many of the early X-Men, so just knocked off a few. Spider-Man. Captain America. I don't have a lot of those, but I'm telling you, sometimes it's not, I don't know if I'm collecting comics or I'm just doing it to fill in these little boxes. I can't wait. I always run home like, oh, I can't wait to fucking mark that shit off. Iron Man. Got a good chunk of Iron Man. Used to have #1, so you had to mark that off. Actually, that's how I got my Hulk 181. It was part of the deal, so I could pretty much, other than 155, knock out Iron Man. There's some Charlton comics that I'm trying to get. There's this big old list. Power Man and Iron Fist, only need 5 of those. And the annual. See, it seems like I bought the annual and just never marked it off, maybe. So see, I'm not even doing the fun part. Oh, yeah, here's... Finally went back and wrote down the Batmans I need. So I'm trying to get Batman number 200 all the way up to 525. So that's what I'm concentrating on. So that's what I need in that area. So that's my tome. Funny part is when he first said that, show your tome, I'm like, his what? My what? So I rewound it, and then he said again, I was like, my what? So I finally figured out what he was talking about. And then I asked my friend, I was like, what is that? And he said, it's, you know, your little list. And I had never heard that word in my life. I don't know how I've avoided hearing that. I've never heard that. So, anyways, enough about me. This is about you, Scott. Okay, now he says give a shout out to somebody in YouTube land. And I could fucking shout out so many good people. But I've actually got my list. I've had this list since before Christmas of all the people I was going to thank in the thank you video for all, you know, subscribers and people that watch. So yeah, and I still haven't done that. So at some point I'll do a big shout out. But I think I'm just going to shout out a couple people here that are new that I've just, you know, started watching, and doesn't seem like they have a whole lot of people watching. So and there's a lot of good people. Scott X1307s, people like that. See, Jace Headcase THX. I don't think he's got videos, but always comments on my videos. Super nice guy. And Thuggy supports me so good. And his videos are just awesome, man. That takes some time. But yeah, the two guys that I don't see get a lot of views and stuff, or they don't have a lot of subs, man. Hell, they probably have as many views as I do, but they don't have subs. Is Notawog, N-O-T-A-W-O-G, Notawog. I don't know if people have, some people have discovered him. I've clicked on him and seen recognizable names, but I think that guy's interesting. And then the one I just found the other day, I didn't even write it down here. That's how current this guy is Sarge TD. So I don't know what TD stands for, so Sergeant TD, Sarge TD. So I'll put their links down here if I'm smart enough. Some days I'm smart enough, some days I'm not. Oh wait, yeah, I fucking didn't mention the hat. It's a Gimpy Longstocking. So, okay, now you're supposed to ask Scott a question. So, I fucking, that's nothing that's delayed me. It's like, what do I ask him? So I figured everyone's going to ask him comic book questions. So, what I'm not going to ask is comic book questions because, you know, you probably got 1,000 of those. Okay, first off, how do you top your pizza? Do you like deep dish, thin crust, pepperoni? You like pineapple on there? If you do, I'm not going to judge. It's all pineapple anchovy pizza, isn't it? So, yeah, how do you top your pizza? And next question is, if you could live in any other century, what would that be? So, you're probably born in the 90s, I would assume. Would you want to have been born in the 60s? Maybe so you can get all the fucking Kirby shit when it came out? Or would you have rather been born in, you know, back in the gangster era? Or, you know, what other century would you want to be born in? And last question here is, who's your favorite Beatle and your favorite Beatles song? And, you know, you may not like the Beatles, but I don't see how that's possible. I think you play guitar. Not many guitar players could hate the Beatles. So, okay, that's my question. That's my video. Scott, congratulations. You're awesome. And good Lord, slow down a bit. So, like I said, there's a reason why he's got so many subs, man. Hell of a guy. Yeah, you do good things for this community, and I think you're a big part of why it's growing like it is. So, that's it. So, at some point, I'm gonna get a damn haul video up, man. I've just been so, I don't know. I'm afraid I cuss too much when I drink, and I don't want to offend people. So, anyways, so, okay, Scott, congratulations, and I'm out here. Later.